Oh, hell no.
I love this movie. Like,
You.
blew me away. Had no idea what to expect. And so Ruby and Divine are connected through the same diabolical man.
Uh-huh.
That's true.
The monster.
But in very different ways.
Mhm.
How would each of you describe your character's perspective on that relationship?
I'll let you go first.
Well, it's funny that you say that they are connected through the conduit of the monster, played brilliantly by Sterling K. Brown,
Yes.
because they fell in love with him.
Mhm.
And he must be very charismatic and like a magnet, because in my case, where I play Divine is still attached to him.
Sure is.
And I think that he's mangled her life and burned her in a different way. Burned her heart, burned her soul, so much so that she's become her own monster, her own version that's sort of mangled up. And so I'd say that that's one of the ways that I may not have the visual scars that Vivica's character Ruby does, but she certainly carries the emotional and heart scars that have made her into something that is a little bit inhuman.
And this is what's going to be the beauty of Is God Is, to show the different ways that domestic violence affects women. It might not always be physically, it can totally be mentally. And I was really glad that Aleshea kicked off the film showing, one, that it was so impactful, and the fact that it affected the children, that it affected Generation Next. And then we come and we meet you, and you're carrying this torch for him for, what was it, 18 years?
Yes.
Yeah, 18 years. So, love, there's this thing, a thin line between love and hate, and the monster qualifies for that.
For sure.
For sure.
Absolutely. And it's really interesting that you brought up the burns on the outside and the burns on the inside.
Yes.
How do you guys step into these very strong characters and getting in the mindset? I know it's a little bit different for you, Vivica, because you're going through a whole...
Exactly. I had prosthetics.
Yeah. So how is it for both of you to step into those mindsets?
Well, I was very fortunate that Aleshea, once again, Aleshea Harris, our director, was so descriptive. I'm going to tell you, Aleshea, for her being a first-time director, she was so informative. But I believe with Aleshea, it's because she did the play. So she lived with the play for such a long time that visually, she kind of already had it in mind. But I'm going to say the director, and then my co-stars, Kara and Mallory were so wonderful. Child, these children could drop them Denzel Washington tears. With the one eye, they were just so incredible. And because I was dealing with so much, the prosthetics and the smoke and the braids and the outfit, I was really fortunate that Kara she knew my lines, child. And it's usually the other way around for me, coming from soap operas, that I knew I would know everyone's lines. But just the cast, my working with my girls really helped me a lot.
Divine, I know Divine. Both my parents were ministers.
Wow.
Yes, and they both were orphans. Church of God in Christ is a very unique kind of sect.
Oh my God, I never knew that about you.
Absolutely,
wow.
Yes. And I've seen a lot of things in my life growing up in the South. Southern Gothic is what I've lived, from witches to demon possession to all of those things. And so I had that in the back of my mind. Also being an actor, you meet a lot of people along the way, people who I think can transform into something but can't come back from it. And I think that that's where she is. She got stuck somewhere in between that. And so now she's created this world in order for her to live. And the world, gives her the love that she needs, but she's insatiable. And a lot of those types of people show up to church, believe it or not. So yeah, I think that I knew who Divine was a little bit innately.
You guys were incredible. It's such an honor to be able to speak with you, especially about a film that just says so much in such a unique way. So thank you for taking the time to speak with me, and I cannot wait for everybody to see this.
And
thank you, Shannon,
so much for your support, darling. Please tell everyone, Is God Is coming to theaters, only theaters, May 15th.
You got it. Have a great day, you guys.
Thank you for watching, and thank you to our sponsors and Patreon producers for making this video possible. Hit the subscribe button so the creepy fun never has to end. This is Hannah reminding you to keep it creepy.